Ew, don't do that.
What, yawn?
Yeah.
Sorry. You had a nap. I didn't.
You had all day to. I had work.
Oh, man.
So, you had time to take a nap if you
I
wanted to.
know. I was being extra lazy today for no reason on
Extra
such
lazy,
a nice day.
I mean, extra lazy means you're being so lazy you didn't even take time to take a nap.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Extra lazy, like just sitting on the computer doing absolutely nothing all day. I played 3 Valorant games today. That's it.
Wow.
The rest was
that
just
was
consuming
a waste of a
videos.
Day. That's a waste of a day.
And then at 6, Ethan was like, "Can I come over and we start?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I picked up my room and started my laundry within 15 minutes.
I mean, if that's all it took, then I guess you didn't necessarily have to do it right away.
Yeah. Didn't take very much.
No.
Just need to take the trash out. Now I'm done. What?
We can do that.
Take it back to Andy's.
That's Andy's?
Yeah, it's her
I
dad's.
thought maybe you bought some.
It's her dad's. Let me borrow it for Colorado, and it's been
You
in
had
my
the
room
perfect opportunity.
since.
Load it up in his vehicle that you did
You're
the
fucking
brakes on.
right. You're fucking right. I didn't even think about that.
Here's your brand new brake pads. Here's your luggage. We're good.
Yep. Piece of junk,
Where'd
man.
you buy the brakes?
Napa?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Pam gave me her employee discount. She doesn't give a shit.
The fucking auditor just fired someone for letting their friend use their discount. It's not worth it.
I'm not mad. Like, I don't give a shit. I just was trying to find a discount somewhere just to help them out.
We're doing 15% off if you buy the brakes and rotors together.
Wow. That's
Not
not
a discount.
That's not 55%.
Correct.
He
my
paid
actual discount's
$110 for those when they're originally
for
like
brakes, just brakes,
and
rotors.
pads and rotors.
Oh,
Paid
okay.
110 total, compared to 100 a rotor.
That's what my discount would have been about. Yeah.
He paid $50 a rotor and then like $11 for the medium grade pads.
Is that what it really rang up to?
I don't know.
Or, okay.
I'm just roughly guessing.
Why wouldn't they make the rotors a little bit cheap? Because $11 for brake pads, you're losing money if that's what they actually charged you for them.
Pam told me they get pads for like $2.
What?
Yeah, at their wholesale prices that they buy.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you got to think their warehouse is a lot bigger than y'all's too.
O'Reilly's is a bigger company than Napa by far.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that
their price is probably
their warehouse though.
But maybe ours are more quality. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you could have better low end quality brakes still.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something smelled funny on those.
On the new ones?
After I test drove
them. Smell like cat piss?
Kinda.
That's what our whole brake room smells like. It smells like cat piss.
I don't know why. I thought it may have been the oils from my hands burning off or something, like all the dirt and rust that I was touching them with.
Maybe it's the coatings they put on after.
Maybe, yeah. Something smelled funny. So
you would probably be like, "Yep, that's what I smelled." If you walked into our room full of brake pads. And stuff.
First test drive I took in it and got out, it smelled hot and like cat pissy essentially, and I was like, "That's not right." That
sounds about right, honestly.
Because at Jerry's, I would take a way longer test drive, so I bet it burned off faster than the little one that I took in it. I was checking. I was making sure the rotors weren't purple or anything, like the calipers were sticking or something. Yeah, I was freaking out. I was like, what is that smell? And then we drove to go get the frickin' tacos, and the check engine light starts flashing because it's misfiring. Like, I could feel it the whole time I was driving it. I was like,
oh, shit.
Great. Now I'm responsible because check engine light came on because I worked on the brakes. Like, this is
the battery.
just like Jerry's. And when we left to go back to her house with it, it wasn't doing it anymore. It wasn't misfiring. Check engine light wasn't on. I think when I was washing it off, water might have gotten on a plug or something.
Oh,
and it wasn't burning off. It's better than leaving brake fluid all over his engine bay and just let it deteriorate shit.
Fair.
Whoever did his brakes last stripped out the bolts and overfilled it with brake fluid. So when I went to go press the pistons, all the fucking extra brake fluid pissed out of the bottle and landed on a bunch of shit.
What the fuck?
It's annoying as hell. But yeah, the Fords have Allen key bolts for the calipers onto the bracket. And somebody rounded one out, so they hammered a fucking hex bit into it to be able to break it loose. And thank God I have those hex bits, those star hex bits, and it fit right in and broke it loose. Like, they didn't over-tighten it either, so it was just like... But they did it on both sides. One bolt on both sides had a hammered star bit into it. Like, you can tell it was not
originally that.
Yeah, there's no way it was originally that.
Jesus Christ.
And there was a shit ton of rust in them, so the Allen key I had barely, like, slid. I had to hammer it in to, like, break the rust free. It was piece of you royal yunk. You should have seen the fucking brake pads I took off of it, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, paper thin. You could see the glue that holds the pads to the backing pad. Like, through the brake pad.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
He should have changed those a while ago.
He was hearing the squealer hit the rotor, and he thought it was a wheel bearing going out. So he had me, like, diagnose it for him. And when I got him off, it wasn't even hitting the squealer. It was hitting the backing pad against the rotor and, like, grooved the shit out of him. That's why I told him, I was like, you're going to need new rotors. The lip, dude, if y'all got those at Riley's, y'all would have been like, oh, no, we're not cutting these. How bad dude, like, a machine could not cut that lip off.
How deep it was?
Yeah, it was fucked. So whoever's been doing his brakes have been pad slapping it.
Ouch.
So
not telling him he needs new rotors.
Yeah. I don't know. They kind of looked original, but not. I couldn't tell.
What year is it?
2003.
No. There's no way.
200,000 miles on it. They were bad, dude. Like, they were really big grooves in that shit.
Jesus Christ.
But I was bitching that it took me 2 fucking hours to do it. I used to be able to knock brake jobs out in 30 minutes. Granted, I had a lift, but 2 fucking hours. Like, god damn, what a pain in the ass. Told Andy, I was like, this reassures I do not miss what I did. I'd much rather be doing what I do now.
Well, you're also out of practice. You haven't done one in a hot minute.
Yeah. I mean, I still know how. Yeah. It's like riding a bike. You'll never forget.
Right. But when you're doing
constantly
over and over,
you get in the groove of things and can just really swing them out.
You just do it. Yeah.
Well, like I said, the lift, it being at, like, standing height, not sitting on the ground with a jack under it and having to do one side at a time. You could do both sides at the same time on a lift. Yeah.
That's true.
It makes way more sense how it's a struggle, but still annoying as fuck because I feel like I was 2 hours just gone in a blink of an eye because I wasn't paying attention to the time, just working. And I thought I was making good pace. I finished that first one and came back inside to cool off, and I was like, oh my God, that was an hour? That felt like 15 minutes. Like, that didn't take long at all. And she's like, no, you've been out there a little bit already. I was like, fuck. Damn. I was covered in black. I mean, I looked like I got a damn skin color change.
Jesus Christ.
It was bad. It looked like I was doing blackface, but on my hands.
Black hands.
It was bad.
Done this.
That's so fucked. That's so fucked.
What? I didn't do anything. Don't watch the video this week.
Ethan, blur that out.
He's looking at the dust.
Yeah, man. I didn't do jack shit besides those breaks all weekend. It was the one thing I had planned. But we did try birria tacos finally. And they are fucking delicious.
Meat was a little chewy, but...
Well, I bet after you reheated it, yeah. I didn't have any issues. Oh, that's right. You said they were still
warm. Even the first one I had, I was like, okay. I mean, it was good.
It's beef. It's really hard to not make beef super chewy when it's stringy like that.
Yeah, because it's basically pot roast. So
yeah.
That's why I always hate pot roast. It's never been... it's never been...
Yeah, Andy's mom made brisket couple nights ago. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. They invited me over for dinner. I was like, yeah,
I'll try it.
And I was peeling off just the pieces of meat, leaving all of the fat on the plate. I felt bad, but I was just drowning it in barbecue sauce and eating it.
Oops.
Oh, because she made I think it was potato salad, or no, she had us buy potato salad.
Ew.
And bush baked beans. 2 sides I'm not a huge fan of.
Potato salad's so good, man.
Huh?
Good potato salad is good.
That's Kroger's mustard potato salad.
That's just...
But
I'll make you mine.
I had some beans and a couple pieces of brisket.
Because you like sour cream and onion chips, right?
Yeah.
I'll make you my sour cream and onion potato salad. I think you'll like it.
Okay. As long as it's not like chunky. I don't like biting into a chunk of potato is my thing.
It's not like these big chunks, but it's like these big chunks. What? That's like eating
1 inch cubes, man, is too much. Like,
no, 1 inch, dude. That's like that much.
Yeah, that's like too much.
No, they're diced. Like, not like as small as a little diced onion, but you know what I mean. Like,
I don't know.
But if you cut them too small, they're just gonna turn into mashed.
Yeah,
potatoes.
I'd almost rather have a mashed potato salad, mashed potato salad than like chunky potato salad. Because that's why I like baked potatoes, because I dress them how I like them.
And almost turn them into
and
mashed
it's
potatoes.
Basically mashed. It's just not with milk and pepper.
Yeah. Pepper.
What? Where did that even come from? Pepper. What the fuck?
Have you seen Smoshes Try Not to Laugh?
No. Oh yeah, where they're all sitting in the one person's in the hot seat. Yeah. I've seen those.
They did a compilation of all of them, and I watched it recently. That's one of the jokes. Pepper.
No, I don't know that one. All I know is, hi, Pizza Hut. You're my favorite pizza place. Watch this. Hi, Domino's. You're my favorite pizza place. And watch this. Hi, Papa John's. You're racist.
My favorite one is, hi, Little Sizers.
Sizers?
You're my favorite pizza place. Watch this, though. Hi, Papa Jim's. You're my favorite pizza place. Watch this, though. Hi, Dad. Oh, so you are getting the divorce? Okay, so I'll see you on weekends, then I guess. Yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, I was just calling to tell you you're my favorite pizza place. That was my favorite.
Okay.
Oh,
that's raunchy. I've been so indulged in Twitch content recently. It's kind of ridiculous.
You need to stop it.
Well, I almost
activate your brain a little bit. Play something while you're watching Twitch.
I know, but there's just, huh? No, I'm not playing RuneScape. It was not fun. It's just
you even tried it?
Yeah.
Huh?
No, he didn't try it. He played it for 5 minutes.
I played it for 35 minutes, and
I feel like giving a game a okay try is 15 to 30 minutes. That's like, if you can't get the feel of it after 30 minutes, you're not gonna
I've had RuneScape experience before. I quit within the first couple of days of playing because I just don't like the click style and like the grindy mission style game. So he's like, just try RS3. And I was like, okay, fine. I'll give it a fair shot. I played for like 35, 45 minutes before I went to bed. And I like got an archer class. I ran through the whole first like little dungeon thing. And I was just like, it doesn't hit. Like, it just doesn't hit. Like, I want something to hit like Perfect World did. Like,
nothing ever will.
I know.
That was your first experience.
I know. It was just like, that was the game, I feel, that like I could try and get back into now, but there's no fucking point because everybody's level 500 and like running the max dungeons. Like,
there's no point.
And everybody's like, now's the perfect time to get into WoW because the new expansion's coming out next month. And
I feel like that game's die. It's just, what's the point in playing that game still? That's my
opinion. They're like re-releasing all of the old packs that they released once as like the new and updated feature, if that makes sense.
So they're making money off of old content that they sold once already.
Yes, they're just revamping. It's Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2.
Okay, yeah, you got me there.
We're all gonna fucking try I'm gonna fucking try the new Modern Warfare 2 that comes out. Like,
you are correct.
I mean, it's just that's their repackaged game that they want to keep playing.
This is true.
But everybody's saying now's a good time because Wrath of the Lich King comes out in a couple weeks. So you should get a character now, grind it out to level 70. That way when Wrath of the Lich King starts, you're already max leveled and can just run the dungeons of Wrath of the Lich King every week or whatever.
Yeah.
But I can't do the grindy levels of like, go here, go there, do this, do that. It's just not it, man. It doesn't hit.
I don't think you'd like World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I know. That's why I never did it. That's why I never did it.
Chris gave me a free trial one time because he had earned one, from playing, and I played with him, and I was just like, no,
My friend,
it doesn't hit like.
My old friend Logan Gardner bought me a 3-month subscription. He said, but just play with me. Like, I don't care whatever you're doing. Like, if you want to play, tell me to get on, and I will grind every mission with you, and, like, it won't be bad because I can tell you what to do. I played for, like, a month and got to, like, level 50 and was starting to run dungeons with him and his clan or crew or whatever, and I was just like, it's just not it, man. Like, I'm trying, and I still, like, I almost... Like, what's the word? It's on the tip of my tongue.
It's not that you don't like video games. That you don't dedicate your
Time to them. Yeah, I don't. It's. I like dreaded getting on. Because I was like, I'm gonna give it a fair chance, but every time I got on, I was just like bored out of my mind doing the same quest, but different every time.
Yeah, just different text and different item to go grab.
Yeah, it's all it is every time. I just can't. It just doesn't please my gaming sense.
There's very few MMORPGs that aren't just mindless grinding.
RuneScape's questing system isn't mindless.
And
is it not just, here, go get this item, here, go kill this thing, here, go grab this? Oh, I need this fairy dust from this certain fairy.
So, RuneScape questing system is it gives you a problem, and then you have to work your way around the world. Like, Recipe for Disaster, all the major lords of all the kingdoms get frozen in time, and you have to go find each of them and conquer a challenge and get their favorite food to unfreeze them.
Okay, so it's, hey, go to this king. No, bring him this strawberry. Okay, he's unfrozen. Now go to the next king. Bring him this apple.
Well, you have to finish a challenge or a puzzle to get their key ingredient.
So there's an addition of a puzzle or a mini game or something like that.
I mean, it's all story driven. I mean, it's not like
there's a bunch of MMOs that are story driven, but all the stories to me are boring as shit. They're all just let's make up
tried RuneScape.
I'm not necessarily judging RuneScape by itself. I'm just saying most MMORPGs I've seen, they take this crappy movie script esque thing and just here plot this over all the mindless quests and then we're done.
Yeah,
That's
WoW is definitely mindless questing.
It is.
Go here, kill 12 of these things, or get 12 of these. No, that's
that's what Perfect World was, but it was our first experience with it, and I think that's why we enjoyed it.
And the animation was sick, and the armor looked dope. Like everything was just genuinely really cool. It was like you said, because it was the first.
Yeah.
But also the classes that we all played meshed really well together. Like we weren't all playing the same class because there's an OP race or anything. I feel like every class and race in that.
Came out, whatever.
True. I was gonna say every class and race in that was really well balanced, and you needed one of each. Like you needed a cleric, you needed a barb, you needed a mage, and a barbarian.
Oh, duh.
And then you needed a mage, and you needed a necromancer, and you needed an archer. Well, you didn't really need an archer if you had necromancers.
Those two were kind of coincident.
Yeah, but I loved the archer class. One, because the animations were dope as fuck, and two, it felt really good killing things as an archer too. It wasn't
summoning a giant fire meteor.
Yeah, you're fucking shooting a meteor shower down or something, and I'd shoot an angelic arrow fucking down. I remember running BF 29 or whatever with you, or FB 19s and 29, and that shit was so sick because you'd run through that cave with all your friends, and then that boss monster, everybody's dopest abilities are raining down, and you're just like, this is sick.
Yeah.
But I just can't do it anymore. I guess I put way too much time and effort into that game to ever want to do it on another game, and that game died, so it wasn't a point of going back and playing.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you my login.
If we stayed on it, our perfect world to us would be what
RuneScape is to Ethan.
If we stayed on it.
It's the WoW to people.
But we swapped over to Xbox and then
Minecraft and Call of Duty and competitive gaming, and now that's what I want is the competitive drive again, but there's not any really good competitive games that I feel like I would want to dedicate my time to again.
Right.
Fortnite's fun, but it only holds its glory for a month or two, and then you're like, fuck, this is the same shit, different place.
Same shit, same toilet.
Yeah.
I like the permanent progression of an MMO. Like, if you sit there
Like you're
and grind,
always rewarded.
well, yeah, you don't want to sit there and grind for 2 hours, but that's 2 hours of grinding you never have to do again, and then you have the reward for doing that you get to say, oh, I earned this.
Yeah.
And
This is true.
it helps you out through the whole thing, and it's always there for the rest of the time you play.
I think that's why I liked ranked league a lot, because you were like striving to get better ranks every time, and then your border would resemble your hard work of the last season, and then
That's
so on
true.
and so on. Like, I really liked our TFT ranked because, one, we were not bad at all, like easily getting to plat if we just put our heads down and did it, but it was also like it got to the same point of every game is shitting in the same fucking toilet. If you're not running the meta comp, you're fucked. You're just...
And see, this newest set, not the one coming out in a few weeks, the one that it's on right now is very well balanced.
Yeah, there is a lot of good comps that you can do, and
But
mixing comps together.
Realistically, endgame is just buying 5 cost champs.
Yeah, you're just trying to get a level 3-5 cost that you can build its most OP items on, and then you're done. It's... I don't know. I kind of want to get in when the new set launches.
Have you seen the previews for it? It's pretty cool.
I kind of want to get in because that's like the best time to learn everything and actually like play, because everybody's new. There's not one super learned OP comp, and when you learn it, you can play it. Like, I always like the beginning of TFT, but halfway through the season, I get fucking bored of it.
Same. That's why I always get up to gold. I'm like, all right, I got my rewards. I'm done.
Yeah.
And I just occasionally jump on.
Yeah. Well, All Random Earth is back right now.
Ugh.
So I've been playing that with a dude from
China.
One of the Twitch chats I'm in. He's an IT guy, and he quit his job because he got tired of the mundane shit, and he has like enough money saved up to not have to like worry about working right now. And so he's just working on becoming a Twitch streamer. That way he has like some sort of motivation to get up and do something every day. And like last night he got a huge raid out of nowhere.
Oh,
like
nice.
I was watching him, 3 viewers, and I'm one of the only people chatting just because he's really cool.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, 300 people are spamming the chat like, blah, 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 raid, like, yo, yo.
And then they leave 5 minutes later.
And like an hour and a half later, he's back down to 15 viewers, but he was like on a Cloud9 like high that whole time because that got him all the followers he needed to be affiliated. So now he has subs this morning.
Oh, nice.
I was like, you know what? This dude's really nice. He's really cool. I'm going to be his first sub just to show him, hey, you're doing it. Like, don't worry.
And it showed up 2 subs as soon as you subscribed, and you were the second one.
No, I subbed, and I got the founder's badge. If you're the first subscriber to somebody, you get a founder's badge on Twitch, and it says you were the first subscriber.
Heck yeah.
He's like, dude, you're so badass for supporting me and like being here and talking to me. And I was just like, I mean, you're just doing what I would want to do. So like, if I had that one dedicated viewer, why can't I be that one dedicated viewer to somebody?
Yeah.
And today he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna make you my mod. So now I have mod powers, and so he's just like, just keep chat clean and like just help me out when you can. I was like, all right, sick. Like, this is fun. I don't have to worry about streaming, but I still get to like contribute to his stream.
Right.
So
and what if he does grow big? That'd be super
yeah,
fucking cool.
And
you
then
were one of the founders.
For the very first like subscriber he ever had. Like, how sick would that be to be like 3 years down the line and he has 5,000 people in chat, and I'm sitting there like moderating his chat, and he can pay me to do it at some point or whatever. Yeah. Like, it'd be dope. But regardless, like, I just really like how Andy is with her small business supporting. That's kind of how I feel with small Twitch streamers. Like, you know, they're trying to make it big to be one of the 5,000 viewer people every day, but right now they're literally just streaming to 2 people and like giving it their all. Like, all day today he was making emotes and like all the stuff that comes with affiliate. He's like trying to figure it all out. He's making sub alerts, he's making follow alerts. Nice. Like, he's doing all the grit and grime of starting a stream. So I was finding pictures for him to use for emotes and whatever. Like, it's just so much fun watching him like feel good about what he's doing. And he's genuinely really nice. He's like, you want to join? Like, you want to play League with me? Or you want to do this? You want to do that? Like, he's just being a good dude in general.
Is
so
he good?
No offense, take him.
No offense to this dude, but I'll never get out.
He's a WoW and Hearthstone. That's his good games.
Okay,
he's really good at those two.
Then he should play those if he likes those.
Yeah, that's his
But if he
main
wants to
3
go on League,
games,
then
his main 3 games are League, WoW, and Hearthstone are like his top 3.
you don't see Hearthstone around anymore. So I mean, if he's good at it,
I told Andy I really want to set up, like, when we move out, I want to have my sim set up and like stream drifting on Assetto Corsa. Like, I love fucking doing it, and it's a lot of fun, and not a whole lot of people stream that kind of stuff. So if there is a small community that wants to watch you do it, then why the fuck not?
Exactly.
So I don't know. I wanted to set up the
like
sim racing today, but
one guy that puts out YouTube videos of the BeamNG or whatever that game is, you know what I'm talking about?
oh yeah, yeah, how he does
doing the chases and all that stuff. That's so fucking cool.
yeah.
So even if you did a different subset of that of just drifting,
yeah, just make a little drift community, and then like one day I can host a server, and all the people that watch that can sim drift with me like join, and we have giant tandem lines going or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it'd just be sick. Yeah. But
YouTube highlights.
Yeah, exactly. Like best drifts of this week or whatever. But I told Andy it's also like the content creation is a fucking grind. Like podcasting is the easiest. Podcasting is the easiest content creation. Like,
you think so?
It really is. Once a week or a month, you sit down, talk for an hour, hour and a half,
and then upload it.
Like, yes, I could go more in depth and get into audio editing and like making it super smooth, but I bought decent enough equipment to not have to really worry about audio editing. Like, I feel like when I listen on Spotify, it doesn't sound shitty or like super compressed, but it's also not like the highest quality podcast ever. But we're not making this to become filthy rich off of a podcast. We're just doing it for us because it's fun to release your like content creation if that's what you're into.
Yeah.
So
content creation is essentially just an outlet for people.
It's like doodling or drawing.
Yeah, it's just an outlet to get your shit out there and maybe
your
put your
creative juices flowing. Yeah. So like I said, we could easily push this shit on TikTok and start gaining listeners, but it's also not like
that's a lot of time and effort
that neither one of us really feel like is necessary because like we said, we're not doing this to gain followers and like get traction on our podcast because then like 2 weeks ago when we didn't record, a bunch of people would have been mad. Like, why isn't there an episode this week type shit?
Yeah. I think my ultimate goal is just to have a T-shirt with what do you call it on it. I think that's just my ultimate goal.
Well, that's really easy to do.
Yeah. I think it's really easy to do.
It's very easy to do, especially...
Huh?
We know a guy that does that.
We do?
Yeah. So we know 2 people that do that. Or I know 2... James?
Oh.
James...
I thought he was an IT guy.
No.
He went back to printing shirts?
He actually doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't do it anymore.
He just quit.
Oh.
He just got a new job, but that is what his company did that he did IT for, so he knew how to run all their machines.
I don't want a little what do you call it logo.
Yeah.
I want that logo as big as possible and high quality. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I want actual what do you call it?
Andy's friend Anna just bought a t-shirt press so she can make tote bags. She like prints her drawings on tote bags now for her Etsy shop.
Okay.
So I'm sure we could easily have our logo upscaled in quality, and then she could definitely print it on shirts.
That'd be sick.
We're just gonna have to find blank shirts we want to print them on.
That's fine. That's easy.
It's like the that customer I told you about at Jerry's that one time that had his and his wife's podcast up in the... He had a fucking air freshener of their podcast in his window.
Oh, yeah.
And I went and listened to like 30 minutes of it and was like, it's okay. It's about sports, so I don't really care about it.
Yeah.
But I told him about ours, and he's like, yeah, I'll look it up. And I was like, oh, fuck, I didn't realize what I just did. That dude's going to hear me talking about smoking weed and getting drunk after I just worked on his car.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like I was like, we've talked about some really raunchy shit that we've done. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, no filter. I don't really give a fuck. But also, I shouldn't let that get in the way of my career. Like, I have not mentioned anything about a podcast to my new coworkers just because I don't want them questioning about it.
Why?
Because I don't want them... I've talked about, like, things that my coworkers do that are weird and, like, funny and shit. So I don't want them to listen and be like, oh, so that's how you feel. And then I get fired because I said something on a podcast. Like,
but
you never
your work
know.
Environment isn't like
You never know. You never know. Like, one person could get thoroughly upset from some random thing I fucking said.
This is true. If the O'Reilly's uppers heard some of the shit I said, they'd probably let me go.
Yeah,
it's probably
true. We're definitely not very filtered with what we care about saying and putting online. That's true. For sure. Which isn't good. Because if anything ever happens to where we need more some sort of famous, you could easily get canceled. Both of us could easily get canceled for shit we've said.
Fuck that. Who cares if Shane Dawson fucked a cat? Who cares?
I do. That's disgusting. I never really cared about it. That's a rumor that went around that
definitely isn't true. Like,
I know, but still.
It's just, that's what grosses me out about society. I'm sorry. How are you going to make a rumor about some celebrity that fucked a cat? How's that even believable? And then everybody believes it. People are fucking stupid. See, like that. That's the reason we don't get followers. People are stupid.
Stupid, yeah.
And us calling them stupid.
Yeah.
We just need the reals.
Yeah.
You know, them real niggas.
Whoa, no, sir. Time. 35 minutes. Jesus fucking Christ.
You said we're unfiltered.
That doesn't matter. You should still have common courtesy and respect.
So, quick story time. Young African American gentleman who works for us. He is 18 years old.
Doesn't matter if he says he doesn't care. That doesn't mean there's not a whole community.
That has nothing to do with it. He comes to the back, and me and a 55-ish-year-old man are talking who works back in the hub. And he's standing there talking with us. And no regard to color of skin or anything like that, says that word about, like, what did he say? He was something like, really? And I kind of look over at him out of the corner of my eye. No reaction. No reaction.
The old man?
No, the young African-American kid. No reaction to what this old 55-year-old man just said. But he didn't say the hard R.
The old man said it.
The old man said with the A. With the A.
Yes.
No reaction. And we're just in there chatting it up afterwards.
It like I said, that's one fucking person.
So if that one fucking person is real enough,
who's
that's
18
that one,
and woke enough.
That one person is all I care about. I don't care about the rest of the stupid motherfuckers out there who take it to heart because they can't take a joke.
That's not even a joke.
Or it's not even that it's a joke. You're right. It's not a joke. It's a word.
Yeah, but you still wouldn't like it if somebody like demeaningly called you a fucking honky. You'll laugh at it because you don't care, but there are other people that care about that, so that doesn't mean you should go around and just saying it.
Get
like
over yourself.
It's
Nobody's
just like
entitled.
the F slur now. And
the what?
F slur.
F or S?
F.
F is in Frank.
Yes.
There's an F slur?
Yes. For gay people?
Oh, faggot.
Yes. That's like not a word.
It's a bundle of sticks.
Okay, a faggot, yes, but not the 3-lettered one. It doesn't matter.
A fag is a cigarette.
Okay, in British slang, yeah, sure. But still, it doesn't matter that everybody has reformed and agreed that that's not a common word you should use as demeaning somebody.
Right.
So
I have never used the word I just said in a demeaning way.
Okay, and that doesn't mean that you're like not wrong. It's still, you don't use that in your regular vocabulary solely because it's not an accepted word. You only use it in the vocabulary with your close friends in closed rooms. You wouldn't go out in public screaming and shouting that at random people because know
that's just weird.
Exactly. And so is N and like all the other ones.
Okay.
The R one, that's a big one. We used to say that all the time growing up. I'm fucked up in the brain because I was about to do a really bad action, but...
Bad reaction?
Bad action. Andy gets mad at us for saying it.
Racist.
No, that's not a slur.
What? R?
Yes.
Oh, retarded.
Yes. Andy hates when we say that. It makes her cringe inside. She cannot stand us saying that.
That's like when we were growing up as kids. Oh, that's gay.
Exactly. I'm just saying times have changed, and you really don't use that shit unless you're behind closed doors. So that should tell you in your brain that you're not Like, it's not okay to use that.
So we're basically going in reverse, is what you're telling me. People care too much again.
Yes, everybody cares too much again, and that doesn't.
Ridiculous.
It doesn't matter if people care too much in your idea of caring or not. Everybody's idea of caring is different. Hence, like I said, behind closed doors, we'll say some really fucked up shit, but it's because we know we're all joking and don't mean it in a fucked up shit way. Like I said, I almost did a really bad action. And now that you know what I'm talking about, now you know what I'm talking about, it's even worse. Like fucking eating your ear. Like,
sorry? Oh. Didn't know that's what that was
trying
called.
to eat your ear.
I didn't know that's what that was called.
It's like,
trying to lick your elbow.
It's like the old joke.
I didn't know that was a joke.
No, the old joke is, how do you kill an R? You give him a knife.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fucked. Like, it's so bad, but me and you know that it's a really fucked up joke.
Yes.
But it's still wrong to make that joke. Like, I don't feel good making that joke.
Right.
Sure, it's funny because we're fucked up.
And that's the thing is, I can tell you
that bitch is silver. That ain't gold anymore.
The gold plating is worn off.
That's a fake chain.
It might be.
That's a fake chain.
It might be. Gold is very thin gold plating if it was gold plating.
It's a fake ass chain.
Damn it, I forgot where we're going.
People at work.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, I thought.
I don't even know.
It's times have changed, and it's just shit you got to deal with.
Times have changed for the worse. You're correct.
It's just shit you got to deal with, and
know
know
over
if
themselves. Nobody's
you'll know
entitled
the real
to
ones.
feel a certain way. You're allowed to feel a certain way, but you're not entitled to feel a certain way and take it out on others.
Yeah, but you also got to think we're also kind of taking things out on the people that are too feely about certain things and jokes. Like, we take shit out on them because we're like, you're such a pussy. Like, learn to man up and take a joke. Like,
I just be. See, that's when I get offended, because if I offend you, then I'm offended because you are way too serious and need to chill out. This world is way too fucked up to take too serious.
And that's you taking the shit out on them, essentially. Like, you're offended by them being offended. That's like, if somebody gets offended, they're taking the shit out on you by retaliating and like calling you stupid and like that's wrong of you and whatever. Yeah. And so that's them taking it out on you, but you taking it out on them is getting irritated yourself because they're offended. That's how you take it out on them, whether you express it at them or not.
Entitled to take the way they feel about something
out
on me.
Everybody feels entitled now. It's just how the world has worked. It's how we've shaped the world.
That's the sad.
Everybody's entitled to their own fucking opinion.
Opinion, whatever.
Yeah.
Entitled to everything, apparently.
Yeah. It's how the world is shaped now. Shit, it's stupid. I agree. I'm not agreeing that, like,
just because your great ancestors crossed the river or crossed the ocean or, got whipped, that's not mine and yours' fault. Just like it's not their fault. So why do we got to keep going back?
Why do we have to deal with the repercussions of it? Why can't we slowly move on?
Why can't we just get over it?
But you still got to think there is systematical racism everywhere. Like, and you can agree it's completely fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm not going to go out
This
of my
man just said systematical.
What?
It's just a big word I never thought I'd hear you use.
Oh, thanks.
No offense.
Saying
just
my vocabulary is
retarded.
dumb. But it's funny because, like, there's also people saying, like, the only way to cancel somebody is if they cancel themselves. If you let the canceling cancel you.
Exactly.
You can push past all that shit and
Shane
keep your
Dawson
regular
said
fans.
That he fucked a cat and he disappeared.
Yeah, that's canceling yourself. That makes you look like you fucked a cat.
Yeah.
Like, it's plain and simple. If you were still had a strong online presence and were like, I didn't fucking do that shit. Yeah. All the real ones who want to stay can stay. All the hate can be hate. Like, I don't care. Mm-hmm. Then you'll eventually bounce back and won't have as much hate anymore. Mm-hmm. But
that's why I think I could do the whole YouTube and streaming and popularity social media thing, is because I don't give a shit what people think about me.
I know, as long as you have your loyal faith ones that are checking in and you're cool with, then it doesn't fucking matter. That's how I feel with my real life friend group. Like, I don't give a shit if I ever make any more friends because I've already got the good ones that I want and need. So why does it matter if I make new ones? If I do make new ones and clashes well, then fuck it. Yeah. Cool. Like, come on in.
Prime example.
Ethan, prime fucking example. Like, didn't meet him until I was a junior in high school, and we already had a very big friend group established at that point, and he managed to fit right fucking in with everybody and make it work. Like, and I also feel the same way of going into other people's friend groups. Now I'm in Andy's friend group with Sebastian and Shay's fiance. I couldn't think. Fiance escaped my mind for a second.
What's their name?
Jorge. No, it's George, but
Jorge? Jorge?
It is Jorge, but he told me to call him George.
Okay.
So yeah.
Let's start calling Qua Sean.
That would fuck him up. That would fuck him up so bad.
Change his name in the Discord to Shaunity instead of Quality or whatever his name is. Shaunity. We need to hack his Instagram account and change it from Quality Stang to Shaunity Stang.
Oh my god! I remember when he came up with Quality, he was like, "Dude, isn't that good?" I was like, "That's actually really
pretty
fucking good, dude.
He's pretty good.
That's really good." I imagine people read it Cahoality, but
Cahoality. What is that?
What is Cahoality?
But if he puts "my name is Qua" in the description, then it's fine.
He just needs to put it phonetic QUA.
Yeah,
little phonetic spelling next to his name would help.
This is true.
It's just like when Granny C called him.
It was QWA.
Yeah,
on the back,
like the French spelling.
Yeah,
Qua. Qua.
What?
Qua.
Huh?
Qua is his name.
Qua.
It's not Qua, but
and Vietnamese.
Us white people.
I need to get Qua to teach me how to speak okay Vietnamese.
Okay, a bunch of Viet people coming in.
We just hired this new driver, and he's like fob, bro. Is that bad to say?
Hell
is that bad to say, fob?
Fresh off the boat? I mean...
Is that bad to say? Because we were saying it, and half the people were like, oh, man, you can't say that anymore. And afterwards it's like, it just means he doesn't speak English well. What's that mean?
It's not even that he doesn't speak English well. It's almost...
That's what it means to me.
But see,
for Asian people.
Okay, if you make it an Asian thing,
yes,
I feel like it's
always meant.
I feel like it's
Who else
bad.
is coming over on boats?
Filipinos?
Fob, Asian. Filipino is in the Asian sound part of the...
I mean, you could call a fucking person from New Zealand speaking their traditional language
fob,
a fob. Like,
what do New Zealanders speak?
I can't remember They do speak a lot of English.
Dutch.
No, it's not Dutch.
Yes.
It is not Dutch.
Yes.
They have their own traditional
Qua
language.
goes and visits his family in New Zealand who speak Dutch.
You mean Netherlands?
Oh.
Netherlands do speak
mind,
Dutch.
Right. It is Netherlands.
Deutsch.
I'm sorry. I was thinking...
No, New Zealanders have their own language, and it's like really fucked up. Like, it's hard to learn.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of them switch to English.
Yeah. But still use their accent.
I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me, how accents are still a thing when you speak English.
What do you mean?
Like, I know we have
an American accent.
I know, and then Boston people have, like, a Boston accent. Like, it's...
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand how inflection and, like, accents work almost, because it doesn't, like, make sense. Just because you grow up...
They can't have an accent?
No, I'm not saying you can't have an accent, but... Boston people never speak a second language besides English. All Boston people don't have like
that's racist.
An original. Okay, not all. They don't have an original like language that only Boston people speak.
Just like Texas people don't have a language we speak.
But you meet people from Texas that are yuck, and then you meet very sophisticated people that sound like they've like taken English classes to have the perfect sort of accent.
Right.
So it's wild to me how accents work. It's just because that's what you hear and your voice inflicts to it.
Well, your mind grows up using it.
Yeah. It's just weird to me how that works. But if you're relating fob to only Asian people, I would say that's not good. Like, you should relate it to any foreigner.
But I notice you're smiling as you say that.
Because it's funny. Like, it's funny and fucked up because I'm a fucked up, like, comedic person. Yeah. But, like, I mean, I'm racist as fuck. I do the accent. Like, that's not good.
What's wrong with that?
That's
like an American actor doing a British accent. How's that fucked up?
Yeah, it's like Tom Holland doing the American accent.
Yeah, how's that fucked up?
In 11, Millie Bobby Brown doing the American accent.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I don't feel like that's fucked up, but we're American.
Yeah, exactly. And so, like, it's funny when Qua thinks my Asian accent is funny, but if he's like, that's fucked up, I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean it. Qua calls me racist every time I bring it out. Yeah. I know he's not being like, you're fucking racist, bro. But he could be internally and just not truly expressing it.
Maybe he should.
Yeah. That if it really bugs him, you should really tell me.
Yeah, you should.
But it's also like how when we would play Xbox and we would, if I told a random person I was from Texas, the first question I got asked is, did you ride a horse to school?
Yeah.
Like,
that's fucking racist.
That's fucking statist.
Statist, I guess, yeah.
Like,
you stupid white hillbilly.
Yeah, literally. That's what you get pinned as from Texas is a hillbilly.
Qua gets on Xbox and he says, yeah, I'm from Texas. Little did they know he's Vietnamese.
And his parents are really from Vietnam.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so fucking weird. People are too soft. Like, I agree. It sucks, but
get a backbone.
It's just something you got to deal with. You're gonna always meet a softie somewhere.
Yeah.
Not everybody has the same humor as you.
Not everybody's hard.
Exactly. Not everybody's hard.
It's like when somebody would laugh at that. I'm glad it was somebody in the room and not listening.
I think that's why streaming is so rewarding because you get the instant reaction.
Yeah.
You're not like, I hope
that's
this
what
YouTube
society
video
is built
does
on
good.
Is instant reaction.
Mm-hmm. Instant gratification.
Yeah, same difference.
Have you seen the TikTok trend where if you put a hanger on your head, it makes your head turn?
Yeah, because you're trying to balance it.
It auto balances itself and it makes your head cock like left or right.
What?
Me and Andy did it yesterday, and I had to fight the urge to turn my head. I would say you could try it with that one, but it that one broke broken when I was trying to do it.
Do you want to do it, Ethan, or do we just?
It hurts.
It hurts.
It squeezes really hard.
Oh, you mean around it?
Yeah, like you open it and put it on your head.
Setting it on top.
Oh no! You open it and put it on your head.
No,
and
that
then
hurts. Yeah.
It makes your head want to turn a direction. And me and Andy are like, that's bullshit. There's no way that's really true.
It's hitting a certain nerve, and you're like,
yeah, I put it. It's like there's like a whole science study behind it. Like it was like back in the 2000s. They made a
just
contraption.
Like how brooms stand up only a certain nights of the moon.
Yeah, like the way. Shit. Yeah, that it's just so fucking weird. But yeah, that it really does work. Like it made me turn my fucking head.
Huh.
And just trends and shit are like trends.
Oh.
We're done with the controversy. I was trying to switch the topic, talking about hangers on heads. God damn.
Whoa. You can't use the hard GD, bro.
Okay.
That's too sensitive.
Okay. What, Ethan? Oh, I thought you said something. What was the Reddit thing we used to do with Ethan? Would you rather? Is that what we used to do? Yeah.
We ain't got time for that.
Yeah, we do.
We have 8 minutes, and we still have Crumble, and we still have...
Oh, Crumble and Show and Don't Tell.
Show and Don't Tell.
Okay, never mind.
All right, everybody. Are you ready for this week's version of Show and Don't Tell? If I can get it out of my pocket. Oh, Ethan wants to take the picture first. Oh, he wants to take a picture of it in your hand. Are you ready?
Ready.
Don't move yet. He wants to get a good picture.
Ew, is it falling apart?
No. It's holding together.
Did you get it? What the fuck? Oh, I know what it is.
God damn it. I need to make a rule where you can only do one hand. I thought that for sure was going to confuse you.
It did, because I was like, how is it not connected in the middle? But I know exactly what it is.
I hate you.
Man, my things are cold.
Your things? Your balls?
Ew, what?
Are you sure that's what it is that you're thinking of as you're putting it on your face?
Huh? I thought it was for your ears when they're cold. Is that not right?
I don't know. What do you think it is?
It's for your ears when they're cold.
Huh? It's for something.
I'm opening my eyes. Oh, I was right. Okay. Fuck. Dude, I heard you in the bathroom, so I was like, what does he mean? I was listening for what you
I thought
you
about
said.
it, and I was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I think I grabbed something there. I'm going to walk around the house after.
You even said, oh, I forgot. So I was like, oh, he's going to get the show and don't tell. And then I heard the bathroom drawer open. I was like, it's going to be a clipper size. Like, it's going to be the thing.
I almost grabbed that. I was like, no, he knows I went to the bathroom. I can't take anything in here. I'm just fucking with him.
So I got super nervous that this was some product you bought for your balls.
Fucking funny. Next time I'm going to give you my little ball bath.
Hell no, you are not. You have one? One of the ball jacuzzis?
I don't have one of those.
Have you seen those?
I have.
Yeah.
It looks enticing.
The ball jacuzzi?
Have you heard that your balls has taste buds?
Yeah, you can put them in soy sauce and you'll taste the salt.
Yeah.
So I've
He
heard.
said.
So I've heard. Haven't tried, but I have not.
Mm-hmm.
Would not dip my balls in soy sauce.
Do you think that's why after sex you're so salivated in your mouth?
Whoa.
Because you're already using
Why do
taste
I always
buds?
need water after sex? Is that just me?
No,
Every time.
I like a good drink of something.
I
after
gotta
sex,
have
a
water.
drink of something.
If I
Water's
don't,
usually
I wake up
quenches
with a dry ass mouth.
Because you used your taste buds like crazy on your balls.
True. I'm craving pizza, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I want some pizza.
Hold up. Do you know her?
Oh. Yeah. You
Yeah.
know she's from Texas, right?
Yeah, from
Grapevine.
no, the other kid that used to do the TikTok.
Oh, the dinosaur dude.
Dinosaur kid. Yeah. I started following both of
Dude,
them.
she changed.
Did she?
Dude,
Oh, really?
if you knew her in the very beginning,
Really?
it's mind-blowing how different she is now.
Hmm.
Like, because she was 15 first.
This is
So,
true. Yeah.
like, she wasn't be able to, like, super express herself. And now that she's, like, got her own girlfriend or boyfriend and, like, apartment and shit, like, I'm blown away at the girl she has become.
she's being her true self now.
It is wild.
She's actually able to express
Wouldn't have been
herself.
shocked if an OF came out, if I tell you that.
No,
like,
I don't think she's that far.
the way the transformation went,
She's trying to start a singing career, so I don't think she'd do that.
but the way it looked, like,
The
from
transfer.
her little, like, super innocent self making really funny TikToks to where she's at today, like outfit checks and all that, I was like, oh, that's
Just
where this is
kinky.
going.
That doesn't mean she's going to start an OnlyFans. You'd be kinky without starting an OnlyFans.
True.
It's just the best income right now.
That
For
is
kinky
no
people.
joke, dude.
Did I tell you Tiffany's daughter asked Tiffany if she could start an OnlyFans just for her feet?
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. I think it would have turned into something else, but
Yeah, it would have. I've told Andy several times to just sell her feet pics.
that's easy free money.
Yeah.
You
For
get a nice camera.
weird creeps, man.
Yeah.
They like that shit.
Yeah.
I told Andy, I was like, I'll run the account. You don't even have to talk to him. I'll talk to all the weirdos.
I'll take the pictures. We'll split it 50-50.
That's what Logan said he wanted to do for all the cousins.
Ew, Logan.
He said he would. He's like, I'll run the account. Y'all ain't gonna talk to him. Y'all
Oh
would make
my
bank
God.
off OF though. Is what he told him. We were at the lake one day. It was really funny.
Oh my God.
Should probably not put that in.
Too late.
Oh well. It was a
They
joke.
don't know who
I
our
don't.
cousins are.
I don't think he was being too serious. Yes, they do. We've had them on and said they're.
Now they do. They're going to go back and look.
It doesn't matter. They didn't do it. It was mostly a joke. Like he was
Mostly.
just being funny.
But he was
There was a hint
testing the
of
waters.
like, yeah, we were at the lake. He was about to jump in, but he's dipping his toes in to see how cold it was.
like, feet. OnlyFans.
Only feet.
Only feet. There probably is an onlyfeet.com.
There is for sure. It's like Wiki Feet.
You ready?
See Fruity Pebbles, chocolate
Yeah.
peanut butter,
Chocolate and peanut butter.
chocolate peanut butter brownie.
Yeah. What are those called? What is that? White sprinkle white cream.
plain sugar cookie, maybe.
Why would they do that? Don't
They
bring
just
it back
got rid of it.
fast.
They just got rid of it.
Jerks. That's definitely.
Oh, that's Captain Crunch.
Crunchberry.
Oh, fuck.
Butter.
Kentucky butter? It looks like the Kentucky butter.
It does kind of look like the Kentucky butter cake. I hope it is. And Heath. Wait, no, that looks like
Heath
coconut.
or turtle?
That's coconut. That's German chocolate. No, but they don't have a
No,
chocolate
it was
cookie.
chocolate, yeah.
But that was coconut in
Yeah, it
caramel
was, for
or
sure.
whatever. So, chocolate peanut butter chip, obviously. Vanilla bean cupcake.
Vanilla bean.
Instead of vanilla. So it's just going to be vanilla cookie.
Vanilla sugar cookie.
Berry crunch,
Berry
obviously.
Crunch, easy.
Kentucky butter cake, you were
That was
right. It's
correct.
back.
Kentucky butter's back, baby.
Oh my god. And last one is caramel coconut fudge.
Oh.
So it's kind of like
German chocolate, but without the chocolate.
it's a regular sugar cookie underneath with all the German chocolate toppings. Interesting.
That Kentucky butter one was so good.
It is so good.
Especially when it's actually warm.
Did you try the Teddy Graham one?
I have not yet. Was it gone?
I don't know, but
I tried the chocolate one.
It's the best.
Nutella one.
The Teddy. No, it was a molten. It was a lava cake.
Oh, that's right. Lava cake one. That one was good too.
The Teddy Graham one is so good. It was the best one this week by far.
After you mentioned you had bought them, and I told Andy, I was like, "Yeah, Trevor said he bought them, so we should go try them." She's like, "Okay." I was like, he said the Teddy Graham one was the best, and we started talking about Teddy Grahams and how they're like really fucking good, and we miss eating them.
Oh,
I was like, I'm gonna buy a box of the chocolate Teddy Grahams next time I go to the store, dude.
Next time you buy me a regular box.
We were gonna go today, but I told her I was like, we should probably wait till Monday or Tuesday after the church restock. Because going on a Sunday at like 1, you don't get jack shit you need.
This is what you mixed them up. That's normally over here. That's why you couldn't hear me, is because you had me way down for this. Look at my volume notch. Look at my volume notch right now. It's on the lowest setting possible. Yeah. That's why I was so quiet.
That makes sense now. Wow, I fucked up, actually. Funny. I think it's because this is how I used to set it up, and I just like reactionarily did it and forgot you had changed it. What did you... Nice. Got it stuck on the spring. Good work. It wrapped around.
Good grief. Charlie Brown. How did
Dude,
I get hair of mine on
what's-
it? I don't even put it on my head.
What's the stinky kid in Charlie Brown? You know which one I'm talking
I know
about.
exactly what you're talking about.
I
just don't know
feel
his
like
name.
that at work because we have a gnat problem right now. So every time I look up, there's gnats everywhere around me. So I feel like I look like that kid. Yeah.
That's funny.
That's
Well, you don't have the
fucked.
stink lines. coming
Thank
off
God.
Of you, so.
But the gnats are annoying enough, dude. Gnats are bad. There is like a warning for a gnat issue in Arlington, Texas.
I could see that. They've just been around them a lot more. There was one in here just now.
Yeah, I know. It's annoying. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Be careful for the Sahara Desert storm coming next week.
What?
You haven't heard about this?
No.
Big dust storm blew in the Sahara Desert, and it's moving our way, supposedly.
Okay.
So we're supposed to have dark brown skies at night
That's cool.
due to the sand.
I like that. I want some.
But the air pollution will be bad, like not good to breathe.
Don't go outside.
Yeah,
just
no.
look out your window.
Yeah. Thank you for listening again. We hope you
Guys.
enjoyed, and we will catch you on the next one.
Bye bye.
Bye bye now.